Hi everyone, welcome to Angora Hangover again. I'm Tinda, and in this episode I'm gonna teach you some typical phrases and sentences at the doctor. Let's suppose you are the patient, so you have to see the doctor. I do hope you managed to revise the phrases and sentences in the previous episode where I taught you the most typical phrases and sentences that you can hear from a doctor. Now let's see what you can say once he or she asks you, what's the problem or what's the matter? Here is the first one. You could say, I have a problem with my, and you say that part of your body where you have the problem. Or, I have a horrible headache, toothache, throatache, what kind of problem you have. There's another phrase to express your ache and your pain. Here is that one. I have pain in my, for example, head, in my stomach, in my throat. So I have pain in my, again, you have to put the part of the body afterwards. If the problem is more serious, like you have really strong pain, like this pain, this is called cramps. You could say, I have cramps in my stomach. I have cramps in my stomach. I do hope you don't have that. There are many different types of illnesses, diseases. I'm not going to teach you them. However, there are some ways to express the symptoms and the problem. For example, the most typical problem most of the time is the flu or the cold. And you might say, describing your problem, the following things. I'm coughing. This is coughing. I'm coughing. Or I'm sneezing a lot. This is sneezing. Or you could say, I have diarrhea. Diarrhea means you have the runs. So you have to go to the toilet all the time. That's not good. You could also say, I have a sore throat. A sore throat means that your throat is in a serious pain. You might say that my neck is stiff and sore. It means that you pulled your muscles somehow and you cannot turn your head around. So I have a stiff neck or a sore neck. Both are optional. You could also say, I have a sharp pain in my. So again, it's more emphatic, expressing that the pain is not just slight, but it's really strong. So a sharp pain. I feel a sharp pain in my leg. Could you check it for me? I don't know what the problem is. Okay, getting back to the flu and the cold, another typical symptom of that is when your nose is running. You could say, my nose is running and it's bunged up. In American English, we could say, my nose is stuffed. So, my nose is bunged up, British. My nose is stuffed, American English. Right. When you're totally tired, and that's your problem, you could say, I'm exhausted, or I'm knackered in British English, or I'm beat in American English. Could you please put me on the sick leave? In this case, you can ask the doctor. Could you please put me on the sick leave? And you don't have to work in this case. You might have another problem. For example, you have an allergy and you can say, I'm allergic to, and you say whatever you're allergic to. You could also say, I'm diabetic. So you cannot consume any sugar. That's not good for your body. Or you could say, I'm having difficulties sleeping, or I'm having difficulties breathing. I'm having difficulties moving. So this is another good phrase to express your problem. Right. Once you describe your problem, you might ask the doctor to prescribe your medicine. You could say, could you please prescribe me a pill or a medicine? Or you could ask him, could you recommend me something? Or what should I do? Is another phrase to ask for a piece of advice. Or you could also ask the doctor about treatments. Could you recommend me a good treatment? All right, that's all, guys. I tried to give you just a short collection of these typical phrases and sentences about expressing your problem at the doctor. I do hope I managed to give you some ideas. and you're going to revise them, learn them, and afterwards practice them. Because you remember, practice makes perfect. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumb up. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could also leave a comment below what kind of topic you would like to see in the future and what topic you're interested in. Okay? Thanks for your attention and see you in the next episode. Bye!